Have any of the lambs ever have feelings for each other?
Of course, Romano isn't the only one. There are others. Some of them less adept at expressing themselves than others. Barwald has absolutely no handle on his feelings, and when little knickknacks and block buildings do not catch Dino's attention, he has a box he follows him around in instead. Oh. Nevo, you want some fuck?
Yes? Always?
I can't believe I'm saying this. Nevo, you want some tail?
Well, someone's being rather forward tonight. Get over here, you old stag.
Boy, dear. Papa and Father are fighting again. I shouldn't disturb them.
Nevo, suggestion. Get soundproofing so little lambs can't listen through doors at inappropriate moments.
For the most part, I time our lessons for when the lambs are either put to bed or are doing something else in the classroom, where we usually do it is far away from them, so they shouldn't hear us unless they snuck out. In that case, that's their fault.
Nevo, have you ever had any sex partners other than Vanya? After all, it sounds like it took a long time before you two were remotely comfortable doing it or anything.
No.
So, Nevo, what's all the bites and scratches on your neck and arm? Is it scars or sex related?
Nevo's into some kinky shit. I mean, seriously, those are not just scratches, that is some straight up tiger in bed stuff. Like a real tiger.
If you're that concerned with me, you should see Vanya.
That does not need to be public information, Nevolnik.
Can we see some more Olovino anti-wear-ass raps?
Well, do you like the new pants?
Of course it'd be you with tight pants, of course!
What, you don't like it?
I didn't say that, but why? Everyone else has gotten on my pants but you. Oh no, do you want to make a statement and shove your ass out for people to see?
Is that what you think, Lavino?
What the hell else would you be walking around in pants like that?
Well, everyone else seems to be pairing off, and no one is interested in me. So, if no one wants to look and appreciate how I look in tight pants, then I will look and appreciate how I look in tight pants. If no one is looking, then I will dress for me and nobody else.
Oh, sweet mother of God!
Oh shit, I can't believe Lovino's fucking dead!
Shut your face.
If Emeromachis can band together and form a kaiju, can different types of machis come together to form one? Like a bunch of Japan machis, England machis, Russia machis, and Emeromachis?
Really, they can only do such things with their own kind, but it also depends on the creature. Most can't form together, but they can do other things. England mochis, for example, they can collab together to make giant spells and curses. Of course, that's only if they stay in each other's presence. Once every spring, too, they have a bit of a type of a spring festival of sorts, with tea, cakes, and fucking. Sometimes Italy mochis are brought along for a variety. It's a sure sign that spring is here when magic is in the air. Russian mochis, meanwhile, with their knowledge of trickery and making traps, if a horde were to come together, they would most likely do so to make a giant trap for a large creature. One item in general that can only be made by several of them, which is basically a net from the stripped insides of America mochi. This way, when prey is caught in the net, they will start dissolving from the digestive acid on the spot, making it both easier to kill and easier for them to eat. Luckily, it's a little rare of an occurrence for Russian mochis to come together since they usually like to keep their spoils for themselves. But if they got a common goal, look out. Son of of a whore! The only other mochi that can form together than American mochi would be Italy mochi. Though they don't do much. They combined and just eat bigger things. Not people, just things. It's very annoying, but they're easy to split up and usually naturally unfuse when they have a nap.
So if Canada Mochis fused, would they be like Super Nani or something?
It'd be hard for them to get around, but they'd be the perfect spot for a nice, warm napping place for the lambs.
Can I ask who this Tavere child is? I mean, before the bad got you. Is he Vanya's biological son? If so, who's the mother?
Extras, please. Hey, Papa. Papuchka. Extras, please. Papuchka. 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 Can you hear me? Papuchka. Are you not feeling well? Papuchka. Papa. Papuchka. Don't let them take me! Don't let them take me, Papa! I didn't do anything wrong! I'm good! Don't let them take me! Papuchka! Papuchka? Is everything alright? Are you okay?
Nothing, my boy. Just happy to see you again. Tver is my son. Whatever my fellow nation kind may have dubbed him, my brother, my colony, such words have no meaning to me. He is more dear and precious to me than anything else in this world. He is my soul, my drive, and it was only his renewed life that gave me back mine.
Excuse me, Nevo. I don't mean to be rude or questioning your judgment, but if I may ask, was it the best idea to keep Feliciano half-blind? There is a lot of dangerous things in the world, including Mochis. Aren't you afraid that something bad may happen to him?
I have my reasons. Dyke?
Oh my goodness, I'm starting to get hungry. When are we gonna have lunch?
Dyke?
You stupid.
Dyke?
We just had lunch. Why would we need
Dyke?
lunch again?
Dyke?
We always need lunch.
Dyke?
Could always eat. Stop touching
Dyke?
me. Jesus
Dyke?
Christ.
Dyke? Duck? Goose! He gets along fine as it is, I would think. He has some troubles here and there, but he's learned how to use his other senses to accommodate for it. He gets into just as much danger as any other lamb would if they were on their own. Fiddy! Oh no!
Why again do we need to let the blind kid play with us? Don't be an asshole, Arthur. God.
Feliciano? Really? You okay, little dude? I'm so grounded. Get it! He's a lot smarter than he lets on. Surprisingly, it's one of his strengths. It's hard for people to think for only themselves when one of their own needs help, It's better in the long run. Now he can appreciate this life a lot more the more it's revealed to him. Besides, I never did like those eyes anyway. There was too much fire in them to my liking. Oh well. At least they were delicious.
Vanya, how could you ever develop feelings for Nevo? Besides killing off your entire species, he's hurled the world into mass chaos, claimed himself the new god of it, and forced you to work for him, helping him raise childlike versions of those he slaughtered for his own gain. How could you stand the thought of being intimate with him? How could you ever grow to welcome that after all he's done to you, your kind, and your world?
I have asked myself this very question many times, and wrestled with all the disgust and conflict it brings within me. Consider my position. A long-lived puppet whose strings are pulled by random chance, the people's will, and the only adult of my kind left. All of us, the children included, are or will be beholden to such things. Nationkind are not masters of their own feelings or free will. They never have been, and they never will be. They are held sway to public opinion for better or for worse, and are pushed in that direction. France, when he was still alive, and the world still made sense, had once called it the wind in our sails. My home city, my heart, is Novgorod, and has always been my capital. It is largely spared Nivolnik's ravages, in part by my stubbornness. My people, in turn, have begun to enjoy the relatively light hands he lay upon my capital city. He spares its monuments, he makes no attempt to change its religion either. The generations the new life before have started to die away, and the public has started to, by and large, accept him and the kind autonomy he has given them. They know nothing of my begging and pleading on their behalf, but their opinion still sways mine. They only know how easy their life is compared to others. I will never be able to parse out which is my own feelings, and which are those pushed and prodded by public opinion. I have loved before, with every fiber of my being. I have loved others of my own accord. Those sensations, those feelings, they were mine alone. My feelings toward him, however, are muddled. I cannot clearly define what is mine and what is not. Night after night I am bedded by a murderer. And night after night I am left with the conflict such actions bring me. I am tired of puzzling on them, and chasing away the disgust with excuses. What do I feel for him? I may never know. At the very least I keep him calm, and the children benefit from his leveled mood. Of course, I will never forget nor forgive him for what he did to the rest of my kind, but there is an inherent loneliness to nationhood, and being the only adult left only exasperates that feeling. A few hours of companionship is just barely enough to chase it away. Whatever his feelings are for me, I am certain they are just as complicated as mine.
That's shit. That's shit. I hate it. I hate this take a lot.
Fuck. Rochi, blah 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 blah. If a horde were to come together, they would most likely do so to make a giant crap. Ugh. One item in general that can be made by only several of them. No. Luckily, it's a little rare on an. Though they have. I have my reasons. No.
Why again do we need to let the blind kid play with us? Shit, that was like conventional Arthur, not Kid Arthur. I guess his balls dropped or something.
It's hard for. There, at least. No.
Duck, peacock! That's not how you play this game. Well, that's how I play this game. Hey. Yow. Hold my spot. I'm gonna switch places with you. That was just a random noise. Whoopsie doodle. You don't have to run so fast, you know. You're going to trip. And he tripped. see, I got you. I got you. You're stupid and I got you. Neener, neener, neener.